Okay. How's this all sound? Sounds good. Maybe I'll just turn up my voice a little bit. Right there, I think. I think that's good. Okie doke. And I gotta go to this window. Here I am. Hey, Bythron. I fumbled around and I accidentally spilled a bin full of miniatures, so I had to pick that up. I was spamming my links. Spam, spam, spam. So this is the guy from last week, the Black Knight. So his legs are his knees are kind of inwards. His head's a little askew too. But I think it looks good. Maybe I'll turn it down just a touch. If my voice sounds too punchy, just let me know. Or if it sounds too quiet as well, of course. But yeah, he looks alright. Those legs, though. Always a pain. Okay. So now, I need to... Yeah. Well, thankfully my bits didn't go too far. They mostly just spilled towards me. Okay, I need this image. I'm going to roll first. First I'll roll. Where did I put my... Oh! It's over there. Just one sec. Okay, there we go. Let's roll the dice. Oh, right here. 5 odd. What do we got? 5 odd. Ooh, a regular tactical battle pod. No, it's even. Never mind. A Preta. C-PRT-O. Oh, God. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, man, I kind of wish I had the battle pod. It's a nice, easy one. Preta. Wyvern. Ramjet. Lamb. Oh, get rid of it. Get rid of that image. Ooh, the order is shipped. Very nice. Very nice. Ah, that was itchy. Shipping from Meeple Mart's usually pretty quick, hey? There's a battle pod. What's this? Is this some random thing? That's just some random thing. Pretty sure. Who's that? Madcap. Locust. Hey, Dave Dog. Is Canada still just part of the United Kingdom? Yeah, I think so. The Commonwealth, really. I don't think we'd be considered part of the United Kingdom. Even. We're lower than that. Timberwolf Mark II. It seems very shaky. What's going on? It's still kind of shaky. I feel like my desk has been getting shakier. I don't understand why. Now I'm eating. Alright, how's that look? That looks pretty good. Okay. Ah, yeah. Always add a battle mech. Or one of those new packs. Thrust. Bane. A Bane 1. That'll be a fun one. Maybe I already built the Preta. Maybe I have to reroll. See, I should have been striking these out. You're pinting your knob still? Oh, there's the Preta. Dave Dog always pinting his knobs. Painting orcs can be fun, for sure, but sometimes it's also tedious. That's how I feel about that. Still have orcs. Sometimes I pick them up, I start pinning them, and I get bored and put them away again. And that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. It's my hobby. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a lot of... You should build some Robotech right now. Join in. Everybody build some mecha. Big Dog build some mecha. I'll build some mecha. Bythron can build some mecha. There we are. The Parita C-PRT-. Pretty sure it's O. It could be 0. Might have to look at a reference picture. But at least one solid piece of legs and feet. That's very nice. I like that. Very good. I like the aesthetics of the Ward of Blake mechs. Oh, what am I doing in this window? Yeah, but you should wait for the American War of Independence stream to build American War of Independence. Maybe I'll do it while Palmer and Rusty are talking. It's interesting a little bit. This kit is 2003? Really? Huh. Well, that explains why it's a little simpler. Down there. Multi-part Hell kits. So yeah, the Warlord skeletons shipped on the 17th. It says I'll be here between the 23rd and the March 3rd, which is a pretty big window, especially considering it's coming from Quebec. It's not even going through borders or anything. I don't know why it's taking so long. There you go. This must be his little arms. I don't know what these little extra bits are. But these ones they built so that they could be an alternate form as well, so that's why they have some extra bits that are actually useful. So I think this goes like this. So I'm betting. Oh, that even kind of sticks in there. Yeah, I don't mind these Word of Blade kits, that's for sure. Aesthetically and assembly-wise. So which... Oh yeah, he's got a little arm. Oh wait, that must be on this side then. So that arm goes there, I bet. This arm goes here. He's got a little knifey. He's played Knifey Spoony before. Painting metal like a man from a different century. But this is from this century. It's from 2003. Besides, you come from the land of beautiful metal. You can't deny the Corvus Belli. It's too real. You can't deny it. Oh, flinging parts around. So these ones go in here. Or there. Something like that. But I don't know about these. These are we're going to have to look up. These fins. Why do they got fins? Let's take a look. That's right, you have Toledo steel. Oh, itchy. You got Green Stuff World. Scotch. Alright. Battletech. Parita. It's very hard to type. There we go. So here's what we're looking at. I don't see it. There's this little gun. Where does this little gun go? Not still in the thing. Better clip that off. He needs his little pistol. His little shoulder pistol. But yeah, I don't see where these flat panels go. Meghan Markle ever in your neighborhood, in your city? I don't know. Maybe. They usually don't come up the hill. They usually stay downtown. Do the fancy downtown stuff. Here? I don't know. I don't know. Well, we don't worry about those for now then. So we don't know about those. The rest we basically know about. And his crotch is this one. Okay, perfect. Let's get to work. On the shoulders, I thought about it. Here? No, not there. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I could do that too. Alright, I'll do it. Hardwin metals. No, not males, metals. Preta. Is Toledo a tourist town? Well, they improved their website. Iron Metals has. This is 2008. Maybe that's what those stamps say. Yeah, I don't see any flat panels on here, do I? Oh, I see. On these rail systems up here, I think. All right, let's check it out. No. Maybe. Oh, knocked it off. What's the main draw of going to Toledo? Buy yourself a sword? Alright, maybe. There's definitely the panels there. These look kind of flat compared to these. Not sure. Honestly, I don't think it would change the look at all to leave those off. Swords, museums. Ooh, nice restaurants. Sure has been a long time since I've been to a restaurant. I've cut my hand twice with wine glasses breaking. Last night, there was a wine glass on the counter, and I was moving a pot that had a wooden spoon in it, and the wooden spoon caught the wine glass and knocked it over. And when I picked it up and put it back on the counter, it broke and cut me here. And then today I was washing another wine glass, a different one, and I put the rag inside to clean it out and busted on my hand. Stupid wine glasses. So now we're down 2 wine glasses. I don't even drink wine. You did tell me, Dave Dog. You know so much. Dave Dog, Mech Master. What are you up to tonight, Dave Dog? Besides painting knobs. Just painting knobs? I guess that's all you really need to be doing. Have you been catching up on WandaVision? That's been pretty fun. It's a very shallow cut. It's just... I bled a bunch. It's been annoying. I also had a scar here before. Or from before, so I couldn't quite cut through the scar. The scar protected it. I'm going too deep. You saw a guy sit in a bar, stand up, sipped his wine glass, and tried the red wine. And the red wine just spilled out onto his chest because the wine glass had a hole in it. Yeah, I know. They're so freaking annoying. I remember once when I was young, I was bartending for a wedding at a catering event, and the groom ended up cutting his lip because the beer bottle he had and was drinking from ended up having like a chip in it. He's like, I should be more careful. I'm like, well, it's not like I'm running my thumb on your freaking bottle. I don't know, it's a brown bottle in a darkly lit room. Man can only see what he can see. Ah, you don't understand WandaVision? I think if you watched it, you'd understand. It's worth the watch for sure. They say it's essential viewing, too, for what's coming next in the MCU. But it's been really enjoyable. For me, at least. Bythorn likes it, too. I look forward to every week with WandaVision. But it's always Friday night, which my wife always falls asleep early, so then we have to wait till Sunday. Because we can't watch it on Saturday. Should I put them on then? Maybe. Dave Dog would put them on, so I'll do it too. The Word of Blake Mechs, the one that color scheme we go for, is really cool. It has a fade, so it fades from red on the top to black on the bottom. So that's going to be a fun effect to paint. And then it has red trim. So I expect them to be pretty fast to paint up and very aesthetically pleasing. Oh yes, you don't enjoy Marvel and DC movies? Well, it doesn't have the feeling of a movie. Like this, WandaVision is really its own beast. So, I mean, yeah, you might not like it, but it's very quirky. If you like quirky, maybe you don't like quirky. This one's quirky. Boys is kind of quirky though, so you might like quirky. So these are clean, clean, clean. Ooh, we liked Captain America Winter Soldier. Maybe are you going to watch the Winter Soldier series, which I think airs tomorrow. Or later tonight, you could call it. I have to go to work tomorrow, so I won't be watching it till tomorrow night. I've switched to using only my channel name, Axe Annex, instead of my real name, David Moffat. And I think I'm confusing some people. Especially in live chats. But I figured it was time. It's time to do the jump. Time to shill a little bit harder. You know, I never watched Ant. Oh, wait, I did watch the first Ant-Man. I didn't watch Ant-Man and Wasp. Yeah, the as Bythorn says, it's on Disney Plus. If you use your real name, the taxman may come for you. That's okay. I mean, as long as you claim it. Any earnings you make. As long as you claim it and the taxman gets their due, they're happy. That's all they want, is their due. You always claim everything. Which is why I don't mind not taking payments for commission work right now. Because then I can push it forward and not have to claim it. What's the tax system like in Spain? Is it considered heavy or relatively light? What's the healthcare like in Spain? Is it a mix of private and public, or just one or the other? How would you describe Canada's? Mostly public? Like 99% public, maybe? 95%? Our current family doctor has a strange kind of practice where they don't want you to go to any other practice for some reason. I don't know why. Something to do with the system they're doing isn't quite public, even though it's paid by the government. Ooh, waiting for glue to dry on your Devastator. Why can I not think of what your Devastator is off the top of my head? Is it the Transformer? Your healthcare is a mix of public and private? Good public? Oh, that's always good. Reasonable tax rates? Yeah, that's all you can ask for. I mean, if they're taking your taxes and putting them to good use, it's not so bad, but, you know, if they're taking almost everything from you, then it doesn't really feel good. All right. We are nearing the end of cleanup. From what I've seen, at least. Ah, the Starleague Battle Mech, yeah. Pretty sure I can picture it in my head. I can't remember. In the past, did you do any wargaming, Dave Dog, or do you mostly just paint? Because I remember you've talked about going to clubs and stuff, but I don't know. Is that a recent thing, or was it more something you did like quite a while ago and you don't do so much anymore? I'm going to click your link. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Looks pretty badass. Oh, they're from about the same era too. Of casting, it looks like. Or at least that paint job's from the same era. Whoop. Where are we going? This one, there we go. So yeah, everything's going to go to a plan, according to plan this week, it looks like. Though I guess I can't be too hasty to say that. Looks like I'll do the stream today. And I will do the tank stream in the afternoon on Thursday. But I want to get my Thursday video out, which has been hanging around since, let's see when I shoot it, on the 3rd. And I keep running out of time before I finish editing it. So I think I've got like 5 minutes through it. And it's going to be a video that's longer than 5 minutes. But it'll be fun. Gripping beast. Gotta love him. Okay. Did Wargaming about a year before the plague. Warhammer 40k and Bolt Action. Oh, I didn't know you did Bolt Action. Serious war games. Big maps and stackable counters for army units. Was there miniatures involved in those war games, or is it mostly a chit system? That's the old guy wargaming systems. Are you excited for giant naval battles? Okay. So this goes in the front. Let's get our gloopy goo. Oh, actually, let's check this. How's it feel in there? No, it feels okay. That should be fine. Someone was saying they have a hard time getting nozzles off of super glue, especially the brush-on ones. And it makes me wonder if they have something like this at their hobby desk. So if you got super glue, you should probably have one of these, because it makes it so much easier. Usually the problem I have is this top part here. If you're using this nozzle bit, I find eventually, no matter what I do, glue always burps up and then gets in here. And then when I try to unscrew it, I can usually get it undone, but my nozzle just starts like twisting around in spirals, and it gets all clogged up, and it's no good. Angola by MMP, nice. Chit system. I couldn't even imagine playing a giant chit system game like that. Must be interesting. Is it one of those games where you play it over the course of days, weeks, months? I've always heard tales of those games. I like the song. So yeah, my CA glue is getting kind of goopy. So I assume it's starting to go bad, but I don't know. Well, of course, when you set this on, it always breaks apart. But I think that's not too janky. I think that's a reasonable level of janky. So just gotta let it dry a little more, cure. Just getting there. Put a little glue on his feet. Hey, Hagog. How is it going? Yeah, you got it. That's a word of Blake, Mech. Apreta. Dave Dog has loads of World War I, II, Spanish Civil War, chit games, and Napoleonic. Yeah, I think Goopier's going bad. I don't know why it's going bad, though. It's not that old. It's still gluing for now, though, so I'll keep using it. Eventually, it might just get relegated to basing. And that'd be fine, too. I wondered if maybe it's because of the brush. Thought maybe there was like contaminants or something getting in there, but the other super glue I had is also going goopy, so maybe it's just the environment. The mechanism for suddenly going bad, yeah. Yeah, it could just be shelf life too. Maybe the stuff was sitting on the shelf too long. I don't know. Oh, Dave Dog's got American Civil War. Got some Canadian First Native Nations, Native people, yeah. Sweet. Did I have a power outage last night? No, not us. We did not. Oh, excuse me. And I think that's it for a relatively non-janky look. There's it there. Yeah, reasonable. It's reasonable. So you guys had some in your neighborhood, huh? Maybe there was an accident. Excuse me. Yeah, probably straightforward's fine. Or should I glue on these first? Should I do that? Then that? Oh yeah, I gotta put these in. Let's do those first. Bloop. Then these guys are going to go in, I believe, like so. And even if they didn't, they look fine there, so that's it. Oh, nice. Devastator's done. Was it a complicated build? Or was it a relatively simple one? This one has a lot of pieces. But thankfully it's not too complicated. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine if I move this over a little. Yeah, just like that. And then, just like Dave Dog says, put these on. I guess. I don't know. I don't feel too sold on them. Like, I just don't think I need them. I don't think they add anything to the mech. I'm gonna look at it again. Ah, the pieces are a little heavy, so it takes a while to get them to bond. These are also fatter on one end than these ones are. Oh, it's only a 45 tonner. It's a big 45 tonner. See, I don't really like him. I'm just gonna leave him off. Okay, this glue I got from Amazon. Because I couldn't find any locally. And I discovered that Shoppers Drug Mart had one. So next time, I will check it out. Shoppers Drug Mart before I order from Amazon. I like I like the looks of the Word of Lake mechs for sure, and also like the faction as, you know, they're a good unifying source of something to fight. They did some bad things though, that's for sure. They said that's one of the reasons why they never really wrote many novels in the Word of Lake era, because it's just too depressing. Can't really blame them, that's for sure. C-PRT-O, I think, was saying that. I guess I could have cleaned that a little better. Now that I'm looking at it from this side. Get you on there. There we go. Extremely evil. Yeah, fanatical. They make great bad guys with really cool, unique looking mechs. I cannot wait to paint these up. Yeah, I definitely don't want to play Word of Lake. But I definitely want a Word of Lake faction. That'd be good for cooperative games, that's for sure. And they have lots of regular mechs too, so you can always tie those in, whatever you got that you're not going to play for yourself. I like the Word of Lake lambs a lot, though. They are a hassle to build and require a lot of pinning. At least the one I have, the puka. They're expensive, though. Alright. Looks like we're wrapping it up pretty good. Yeah, these older Ironwind metal kits, even though they're got a lot of pieces, they're definitely not as irksome as like the 2010 era kits. Oop. Ah, I put the arms on the wrong side. I did not realize that they were a little bit different. My big honking gun. This arm might need pinning. It's gonna be this way. That way and that way. Yeah. It's a little stubborn. It's kind of wide too. I don't know what I could press it together with, aside from my fingers. Yeah, that big old honking gun hanging out the side looks a little awkward, but that's okay. But I missed the chat because I was concentrating. Let's see. Word of Lake didn't come near the homeworld of your Mark group. Excellent. Is the enemy there great? Yeah. Just looking at the cannon where they're close but never landed. Okay. The cannon. The place my merc group is stationed was only a farming world, yeah. Hagog wants to try Alpha Strike sometime. I want to play a Battletech and like actually finish a game in less than 4 hours. That's for sure. Yeah, I've never completed a game of Battletech. But we have completed games of Alpha Strike. And you know the rules are free. You just go on there, you get that PDF for free. It's got the introductory rules that are very comprehensive. You could definitely play a decent game of Alpha Strike, just using those rules and the unit cards from the master unit list. Get you on there. Ah, there we go. This guy brings a knife and a gun to a knife fight. The old mech cutter. Get him out of the cockpit. What did they say in Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries? Scrap the meat, save the metal. Yeah, every word of Blake Mech is extremely wide, with a unique aesthetic. A hex and a half wide, yeah. I don't know if I have any of the super big ones or not. Yeah, I don't know if I have any assault class. I got a Vanquisher, though. And that thing is super squat and wide. Is that a pure Word of Lake Mech? I can't remember. It might be. And like the Grand Titan is a big chunky guy. But really not too much chunkier than like an Executioner or Gladiator. Bloop. And we turn it around and we stick it in the hole. And then the piece sticks to our fingers. But my fingers don't stick to themselves because super glue does not bond my skin instantly. There we go. Because my fingers are too dry. Is the theory I have, at least. And that's why I don't mind working with super glue. Though it's not necessarily my favorite. That guy doesn't look too bad. He's weirdly off-centered. But not too bad. And we'll leave off those weird bits. I don't like them. I don't think they add anything. At least he's facing forward. To a degree. Yeah, these hexes are a little bigger than Battletech standard hexes, but since I don't plan on playing on a hex mat, it's not too bad. I like the look of a hex, honestly. So wide. So this guy's 75 tonner. This guy's a 45 tonner. Oh, maybe he's got the end with steel frame and ferrofibers armor. Maybe that's what he's got going on. Yeah. That's right, you gotta go with the cheap vehicles. I bought a few of the official Battletech ones. They're not very good and they're very expensive. Some of them are really weird looking to build too. They got weird pieces. It's like, how do you mess up a vehicle? I'm pretty sure it's easier to do a vehicle than it is to do a battle mech. Let's see. Bythorn says he's been tempted to do a Battletech Alpha Star campaign with Battlestar Destiny RPG Light system. I'd be into it. Let's do it. Hygog is going to get some friends into Alpha Strike if he's lucky. I bet you'll be lucky. Once people play Alpha Strike, they'll like it. Because you don't always have to play Alpha Strike. You know, you use your miniatures to play Battletech, or you use it to play Alpha Strike. You could do both. Yeah. I think even if they did plastic vehicles, they'd still be kind of pricey. They're pretty big. Some of those metal vehicles are pretty big. I don't know if they'd rescale them or not. Yeah, the good stuff is in the mechs, but some of the vehicles are pretty deadly. People underestimate them sometimes. Just ask Spythrin in his army of Bradleys. But yeah, GHQ vehicles are nice if you don't mind. If you don't mind more modern or World War II styles. If you want something that's affordable and metal and sci-fi looking, then Ground Zero Games is really good. And what's that company? It's not Bradley Miniatures. They do good stuff, but it's more 40k-ish. It's Brigade. There we go, Brigade. They have a really cool sci-fi vehicles too, for a reasonable price. And if you can find CNC vehicles, they have some really good sci-fi vehicles too. I think they're all moved to Canada now, Legion for Hire. But they might still be on PFCC's site. I can't remember. Here, I'll dig up a link. Let's see if they still have some. Ooh, he's old. I'll give you the legit page, because it has a link to Legions for Hire, so you should be able to find them in one of these two spots. The sci-fi vehicles. And their quality is good. I like these sci-fi vehicles a lot. There we go. You can usually get more vehicles in a force than you can in mechs, yeah. That's true. You can do reinforced companies and stuff, that's always nice. You're using vehicles to take out mechs in classic Battletech. Let's see, so that's CNC. What? Brigade? Is that one? The problem with Ground Zero Games is they don't have really good pictures of their vehicles. Brigade models. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is a decent spot. And oh, let's do it. There's other places you can get vehicles, but they're more boutique prices. I think these are the best 6mm sci-fi that are reasonably priced. And they have two lines in Ground Zero Games. They got Future Wars and Dirt Side. It's true. You can't. Yeah. Eventually I'll get all my Ground Zero Game stuff painted up and then I can post good pictures. Because they deserve it. I don't know why the guy doesn't just get on it and do better pictures. It's probably because they're busy all the time. Honestly. They sell a lot of product. I think there's probably not very many people working there. But yeah, this pretty much wraps up the stream. So I'm done. Let's have them square off. And if you guys have any questions, I can hang around for a bit. Because I got like 5 minutes. I'm not doing much right now. I built a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna. At first I was dreading it, but now I'm happy I built it. Though I might have to rebuild those arms. I have to pin. Janky versus janky. I could probably dig out some Ground Zero Game stuff. Have to figure out which bag it's in. I think it's this bag. Here we go. Yeah, that's a bunch. Alright, let's put these guys up here. Here's some of their VTOLs. I can't see myself. There we go. The thing with Ground Zero games is some of the molds are really old, and you lose some detail. This one you probably can see. It's a bit of a lip there for sure. It's not too bad overall. Some of them get pretty bad, but these will paint up just nice. They're good for a wide variety of VTOL options for BattleTech. Yeah, I know. I gotta get on that. I gotta mark the mechs have built off, but I need to get into a paint program. Yeah, I like these. These helicopters are good. There's these ones which are more conventional, and these are supposed to have rotors. I emailed the guy. He said, "Oh yeah, we don't ship them with rotors. You can build your own." And he recommended using like blister packs, just cutting it into a circle and putting it on top to make like for a motion thing, which I suppose is fine. I guess it's better than having your rotors break all the time anyway. But yeah, these could be quite a few different kinds. But here's another example. Like you'll have to re-drill that out to put the flight stand in. At least I'm keeping them in the bags to, it says what they actually are. Yeah, warrior attack helicopters for sure. I couldn't think of the name. We got, what's this? With 2 alternate hulls. Nice. This is a big chunk of metal. You have to have scratch build half the helicopter. That's right. But the reasoning is pretty solid, I'd say. Alright, so these are the bridge-laying vehicles, I think. And here's a good example of the molds being way too old. Like there's just, look at that. Actually, this one isn't the worst. But you lose a lot of detail. Like whatever was supposed to be there, it's not there anymore. It's just gonna be a flat area. But I mean, if you're only looking at it from the table, it's not so bad. All the shapes are right. And they paint up all right. But yeah, there's a lot of flash here. It's one of those things. They'll clean up well. Oh yeah, irregular miniatures are like that too. They kind of look atrocious. Is it a tracked hull? So I guess, I don't know, just put them on top. Get one of these. So you go in here. I don't remember. I don't remember how this goes. But yeah, I love support vehicles. Even if they don't have much gaming use, just having them pleases me. And yeah, these guys are cool. I think these are from the Future Wars rather than Dirt Side, which are usually a little cleaner looking. They kind of got that Alien APC vibe with the super flat big wheels. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle they're supposed to be. Probably an infantry fighting vehicle. It could be an armored car. So yeah, I figure you just decide, you know, whatever it's closest to in BattleTech and you can run them. No problem. Well, these guys are cute. Little hover somethings. Hover something or others. There's a few different hover vehicles you could probably run them as. It looks like they're open-topped, but you don't have people in there, so. I think I have some scale models of people sitting down, though, in 1-300. So that could work. Toss them in there. So I guess it's like a hover jeep. More of an objective thing. Here's a dropship, I think. So I'd say Ground Zero games is always worth the price, because they're not too expensive. But you're going to have to do a little bit of work. You have to do a bit of work, and you're going to end up with a decent product, but not spectacular. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a good troop carrier. I haven't seen a bunch of this stuff in a couple of years now. I was on a big 6mm kick. I'm like, I could get so much and it all fits in a drawer. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. If I build it all, I have to build a good storage system, though, because once it's built, it's not as easy to store. They got 2 turrets. What's going on here? So yeah, I guess you just put 2 on. Nice. I'm not sure if there's a Battletech vehicle with 2 turrets, but definitely looks like a big heavy wheeled transport. Well, maybe it could be like a MASH vehicle too if you just left the turrets off. Or do they have turrets on the MASH vehicles? Yeah, I would have no problem running any of this stuff as counts as hover bikes. Or not hover bikes, Tron bikes. Those would definitely just be a civilian vehicle. Pretty cool. Some rovers. And I do like that they're all scaled pretty well, so you know, battle mechs really do look like kings of the battlefield compared to them. These are more just like a civilian kind of vehicle, aren't they? And more tracked vehicles. These ones have a big cannon. A really big cannon, actually. So if there's a Battletech vehicle that's not too big but has a giant gun, it's a good proxy. There's another ship. Nope, that's not a ship. It's a giant ground vehicle. That looks like another support vehicle. So you get a turret. Which doesn't seem too useful. You get this. Or this. Big chunky missile carrier with lots of flash. Or a crane arm. Or a tiny turret. I don't think that's supposed to be in here. A turret. Maybe. Maybe it is. Yeah, looks like the options for both mech recovery vehicle or turret. Or missile. Turret doesn't make sense though. But we'll put it in there. In case it's supposed to belong to something else and it fell in there for some reason. And that's it from that baggie. When you order at Christmas time from Ground Zero Games, they'll throw in a lot of bonus stuff. A baggie like that worth the bonus stuff. Yeah, here we go. Here's one. Happy Christmas. So I did an order. This is all I got for free. Civilian vehicles. An old-timey truck. Some futuristic-looking ambulances, I guess. And regular vans. Little tiny hover cars, so cute. Some hover vehicles, hover tanks. DFK-01. Those could be handy for stuff, for sure. That'd be a good proxy one. And their overall quality is pretty good. Yeah, I like background stuff. More of these VTOLs. More hover vehicles. Probably infantry fighting vehicles that are hover capable. You got decent sized cannons anyway. So we look at these. Yeah. I ended up with lots of vehicles. Oh yeah, and these cute little mechs. I don't know if they'd have much use in Battletech, but they're pretty awesome. They look so belligerent. These are actually 2mm scale mechs. Germies. I think they're 2mm. They're either 2 or 3. But they also work really well as like the human equivalent of a battle pod. Because the human would be tiny and cramped in there. And it's just strapped with weapons. But I don't know. I don't think they'd have much for a Battletech equivalent. They wouldn't really work as battle armor. Yeah, you think they could be battle suits? I mean, you know, nothing to say they couldn't be battle suits stat-wise, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, order around Christmas time, you'll get a bag of stuff like that. They tailor it to whatever you order, so if you're ordering more 25mm stuff, they'd throw in freebies from the 25mm, same with the 15mm ranges. The infantry's good too, if you want to field some infantry. It's not spectacular, but they don't break easy. They're surprisingly sturdy. So if you need to do squads of infantry, they're a very good option too. Once they paint them up, they have a pretty good detail. You know, for 6mm. Pretty much as detailed as it gets. Yeah. Yeah, you can always scratch build for sure. They can be proto-mechs. Well, this is stuff from my Polyversal Kickstarter. Nice. Minutemen. And the Quick Reaction Force. Lots of cool stuff in there. Yeah, some weird random mechs that aren't from Battletech. And these are from Saner Games. When he was trying out metal casting. Gave me a bunch. Here's one painted by Ali. The metal is super tinny, very hard, very brittle. And what do we got here? Oh, there's more. Ground Zero games. Interesting. I don't remember what these are. Hard metal. Hey, Gamers of Coffee. Yeah, I got a couple metal mechs here. We're looking through my Ground Zero game stuff. Because Ground Zero Games has some pretty cool products, but they never put any pictures up, so you never know what you get. But I don't know what this is, but I like it. I don't think there's any weapons. Ah, yeah, it's a digger. Nice. So if you're building a little construction site, that'll be good. This will probably go maybe this way. Yeah, cool. I like it. It's funny how you just forget things over the years. Sir, I am good. Just gonna wrap up the stream, but I got distracted looking at all my mechs that I'm hiding in this drawer. Yeah, if you're into 6mm and you wanted to play with a lot of vehicles, then Ground Zero Games is a pretty good option for affordable 6mm vehicles. I think these are an alien vehicle. Their range. Yeah. They'd be good aerospace fighters, perhaps. Well, just good for alien stuff. If you're ever going to run alien things. Yeah, you like building your own stats for mechs? No reason not to. More of those helicopters. Oh, except for these ones have that thing. Let's see what that thing is. Oh, you have 6mm tanks. Do you have GHQ? Yeah, these helicopters aren't too far off from modern-looking helicopters, I feel. But they're definitely smaller than 6mm scale helicopters. See, I guess weapons. Maybe it goes that way. Maybe, I don't know. Scratch building 6mm vehicles. You could probably scratch build some spaceships though for 1 billion suns. Here's a little hover jeeps, I think. Reconnaissance vehicles, perhaps. Recce. Yeah. Yeah, CNC and GHQ are both very nice. I did find the barrels on the tanks for GHQ to be a little more durable than CNC, though. They're more prone to breakage on CNC because of the type of metal they cast with. But now that the move to Canada, it might be a little different. These are all alien creatures from Brigade. Those look like little bugs. I was going to use those in Horizon Wars. Ah, here's some Brigade stuff. So I think I mostly have infantry from Brigade. There's some dudes. It's funny when you buy infantry in 6mm, you have more of the casting material than you do of actual miniature. And I think they're a little smaller than the Ground Zero Games guys. But they do have special equipment. The CNC infantry is also very good. Yeah, I don't know if you play infantry with 2mm. These are their power armor, which are pretty cool. Cut up combs, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, these are the power armor from Brigade. They have this really bulbous, flat surface that a lot of people like to paint on. They look pretty cool when they're painted up, from what I've seen. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Yeah, I think all I got was aliens and infantry. I don't think I actually got any vehicles from them. Though I might have gotten some in with my Polyversal Kickstarter. Which also is a half-decent way to grab stuff. If you look at the Polyversal packs, if they still have them for sale. And more bugs. Okay. I think we're at the end of this bag. More bugs. And more bugs. And bug ships. And that's more Saner stuff. Ah, here's some irregular. Some of the vehicles in irregular aren't bad. Oh yeah, there's also Scotia Grendel. I can see 2mm being cool for giant battles, if you don't want to use chits. So the irregular stuff comes on these little cast bases, and they definitely have the least amount of detail that you can see with your naked eye. But the guy swears once you paint them up, they look good. And in the end, I guess if you're just looking at them down here, yeah, they look good. They got the right shapes, so. But yeah, these cast-on bases, they always bum me out. They're cheap though, but they do break easy, their little ankles. Alright, that's it. That's my treasure trove for today. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you Dave Dog. Thank you Bythrin. Thank you Hagog. Thank you Gamers with Coffee. Greg and Ashley. Good to see you guys. I have to work Wednesday, so I'll miss your show on Wednesday. But I will stream again on Thursday if you want to pop in and say hello to me. But I also work Sunday, so I can't stop in on Sunday. I can't see your shows this week, basically. Sorry, guys.